What's up, brick builders? Today's build is the Fire Speedboat. This is set number 30220. Year it came out was 2013. Age group 5+, and it's come with a piece count of 40. Hello folks, Sean from BRIT'N Bricks. Welcome to another build video, and it's another firefighting vehicle. I was going to say device, but that's not right, is it? No. It's a boat. It's a super duper looking little speedboat with a water cannon on the front, which really looks cool. It's in red and white, which is really nice. And you know what? It comes with a minifigure. And we're going to call this minifigure Firefighter Fabian. Why not? Why not? We've got Frank, we've got Freddy, we've got Fabian now. Now this was a promotional item, and I can't tell you exactly what the promotional item is or for, but I would hazard a guess that it would be the same as what it would be with the fireman's car. If you haven't seen that video out, check this video out right here. That's the fireman's car. That was also a 5+ set. So, and that was a free gift or promotion with the Daily Mirror newspaper, and I'm going to guess that that is the same thing with this one, that it would be a promotional set for say like newspapers like Daily Mirror, Daily Mail, that kind of thing in England. There's not really much to go on this one, I'm afraid. It is a super cool little build. It's got a great little onboard engine build as well to it, and the minifigures, okay, it's not too bad. It's not massively detailed, but it's pretty cool. Let's dive in and build it, shall we? Firefighter Fabian. Right, so we're going to start off with a 6x4 inverted sloped brick or plate. I think it's a kind of a plate, but apparently it's known as a brick because it's thick-ish. On each side, on the inside here, we're going to place a 1x1 white plate, if I can turn it around, just on the edges, on the inside, like that. And then on top of those, we're going to place a dark bluish grey circular 1x1 plate on each side like that. I think this is just to give it a little bit of detail to the back, and then in between we're going to put a brick special with 3-bar piece going on along there, and that's going to hold your onboard motor on. Okay, so that's what's going to hold your little motor. Next, we want some plates. So we want these 2x6 red plates. Going to go straight across from the back, and they're going to overhang at the front there because we're going to put some pieces on the end there. And the head's rolling off. Come back, head. Fabian. We're going to turn it upside down, and we're going to put the inverted curve bricks. So these are 1x6 inverted dark bluish grey curve bricks, and you're going to put them on the inside, not on the outside like that, although that kind of does look cool. But for this build, they're going to go on the inside like that, and then we're going to flip it back over, and as you can see, we're going to dress this here with some angle plates. So 2x4 angled plates. We've got the right wing, and we got the left wing, like that. So it's kind of like a catamaran. Very cool. Kind of gives that speedboat vibe already. And then we're going to bridge this. So we need a 2x4 white plate, and we need a red 2x2 plate. And we're going to start with this, and we're going to take another one of those bricks with the 3 bars in there. Just going to pop that on one side, and then we want a 1x2 yellow brick to go on the other side, and then we want this white plate to go on top, so it's all in the middle. Now this is where we're holding the water cannon, so we want that at the front. So what you're going to do is you're going to drop it right in between these two plates here, and just before this plate here. So if I do it upside down, which is better for you to see, it comes in through there, and you see that red square plate is coming through, and then just push that down, and then we're going to secure those in place with these two black 2x2 skid plates, and this, hopefully this will help it skid across the desk. Yeah, it kind of works, but the idea is that you can run it along your carpet and it runs nice and smoothly. Next, we want the onboard motor. So we're going to take this 1x2 plate with the clip on the end there. That's going to be what's going to attach to this bar here. But first of all, we want to build the motor, and we're going to take a brick special with stud on the left and on the right hand side, as well as on the top. And go place that on top of the plate like that. And then we're going to just dress this up, and we're going to use 3 light bluish grey grate plates, which are absolutely ideal for bringing out detail like that. And there's our onboard motor, and we're just going to add a little bit more detail to it. For the bottom, we're going to put 2 1x1 circular plates underneath, right next to the clip, like that. And there's our onboard motor. Clip that to the back. There we go. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Then we're just going to put 2 1x1 white plates here, and we're just basically making a base here for our windshield. So pop those in there like that. We need a steering wheel. So we've got a white steering wheel with a black, well, white steering wheel column with a black steering wheel on it. Just going to drop that in between there, and that leaves our 4 stud area. Now this boat's not going to float very well, is it, because it's got holes in it. But anyway, the 4 stud gap area there for Fabienne to sit in. Now we need our windshield, and we've got a light trans light blue windshield, and that's just going to go straight across these white pieces there like that. You see, that gives that something to grip onto. Now, because we are a fireboat, we need some Ninars, and we're using dark blue, trans dark blue 1x1 mini mountains, and they're just going to go on the back end corners there like that. Ninar, Ninar. There's our Ninars. Perfect. Now Fabienne's almost ready to go. That looks pretty cool. That looks pretty cool. So there we need the water cannon. The water cannon can be a little bit tricky. So we got this special piece here that we've seen in the helicopters. We've seen in the little Jeep. You're just going to attach a 1x1 yellow cone to it. And we're going to have, let's see if that's going to be the front. There, like that. Next to that small pin on the top. Because these are going to be your control pitch for your fire cannon. And we're going to put that in place with these droid arms. Now you see these are those black droid arms that you would see on the battle droids and stuff in Star Wars sets. And we're going to put it so that it's arched over like that. And you're just going to clip them onto the outside bars, not the inside bars. So the outside bars, going to clip. Nice clip. Nice clip. Okay, and then the next one. There we go. And then go move them all the way up so that windshield stops it from moving any further. Okay, because you're going to want this to be in a stationary position so you can get these arms into those clips there. It is easier said than done, but if you've got your arms pushed against the windscreen there, you can just push it into that like that, and then just push against the windscreen just a touch, and it'll click in. And there you have your water cannon. Now all we need is Fabienne. Fabienne has the orange and yellow jacket on. He's got his radio going across there like that. He's got some pockets. Don't know if you can see this very well in the zoom. Is it going to zoom? No, it's not going to zoom, is it? Is it going to focus? Focus. No. You can see roughly that the pocket's there. The radio. On the back, he has an emblem. You can see that very well, but there is an emblem on the back in the middle. And then you can see the strap for his radio going straight across the back of him as well, with a little couple of creases in there in his jacket. His legs are printed on one side. You've got some reflective stripes there, silver and yellow in the middle. Or is that silver and green actually? That looks like silver and green. Pop his body on. And then Fabian has this absolutely fabulous goatee. Look at that. He's got that goatee going on. Either that or he's had a hot chocolate and he forgot to wipe his mouth. It's single printed and it's a block stud. And then he comes with, and this is the first one I've seen, is the dark red fireman's hat. I'll pop that on top like so. I'm going to put his hand up so he's ready to steer, and the other arm is going to go way up there like that, as if he's waving. Oh, we want him to look at us. Don't want him looking at where he's going. We want him to look at us and give us a wave as he's jetting past. There we go. He sits in that 4-stud area, and there you go. Fabian is waving at you while he's on his way to going to put out a fire somewhere on the river or the water somewhere. It's a really, really cool looking speedboat, isn't it? It really is. Nice little clever design. Let's see how well it skids across the desk. That's actually pretty good, and that's all because of these plates here. Oh, it does some really cool drifting, doesn't it? Oh, can't see that. It's not going where you want it to go. Oh, there you go, drift. Nice. There we go, folks. The Firefighter Speedboat. Absolutely cool little set, and you know, this is as a free promotional set, this is fantastic. I think this is absolutely brilliant, and I'm really going to put my bets on that this was a Daily Mirror, Daily Mail newspaper thing, just like the Fireman's Car, because those two could go hand in hand very, very well, and it might have been like some sort of, over a period of a week or something, promotion, a Lego set each day of the week that related to either emergency rescue or fire service. That's my guess. But it's such a cool little model. I love it. Folks, if you enjoyed the video, you want to see some more content like this, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share amongst your friends, family, and anybody else who you think would be interested in this kind of content. Also, put your notifications on to all so you don't miss us in the next video, and also you won't miss any of the magazine reviews. Ooh. We got some Batman, we got some Ninjago, we've got some Technic. That's going to be cool. We've got Technic Crane, and some other bits of Technic as well. What other magazines we got? Star Wars. We did Star Wars not so long ago. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of that stuff coming out. Oh, of course, Lego City as well. How could I forget Lego City when I just built Lego City? Anyway, folks, I'm Sean from BRIT'N Bricks. Peace.